Let me play the demo, god damn it. God, she's hot. It is too early for this. Requiem, we meet again. Can we put some of these on Steam? It will take over my entire life, but I'm happy for y'all. It's like 9 in the morning and I feel like I'm having a fever dream. Like, it's too early for this. Hello, friends and gamers. Let's start Tokyo Game Show day 0. We're starting with Capcom. For whatever reason, Capcom is before the whole thing. So opening ceremonies, is that what they're calling it? Opening ceremonies? Opening live stream? What are they calling it? I have it written down for later. Yeah, opening ceremonies don't happen until, I'm using Central Standard Time because that's what I have it written down in, but they don't happen until 7:30 p.m. my time tonight. That's when day 1 technically starts. Obviously, that's morning in Japan. So we're technically still in day 0, it being nighttime, and they're doing the Capcom program as part of Tokyo Game Show. Man, I don't know. I'm tired. You can probably hear it in my voice. I literally just rolled out of bed. I'm so tired. But we're gonna watch Capcom. I have no idea what they're showing off. So we are still collecting games for demo dives, even though I never did the Gamescom demo dives. It's fine. We'll do what we can. So I'm very tired, but we'll watch this. This is gonna be the only one that's like separated from the rest of Tokyo Game Show. So day 1 will all be together. It'll be one big reaction recap. This is, I guess, is technically gonna be a reaction recap because I'm not including the whole stream. But it's only gonna be Capcom because that's the only thing that there's not even like 2 streams happening right now. It's only Capcom. So, and there's enough happening later tonight when Tokyo Game Show actually starts that we are like, it's not putting this with day 1 would just be a mess. I might put it with day 1 depending on like how much we actually end up yapping later, but good thing we're all adults here. Oh. I will say the illustration, I like the illustration for this year's Tokyo Game Show, but it's not like, I think I liked last year, the year before better. And the lineup as well for this year's Tokyo Game Show isn't as like crazy as previous years, but they do have Pragmata. I figured that Pragmata would be here. Hoping to see more from it that shows it's actually a good game because I do want that game to be good. And if you remember anything from Gamescom, IGN didn't like Pragmata, so I do want to see more. Onimusha, yeah. Monster Hunter, yeah. Okay. Monster Hunter Stories, that poster looked really cool. Yeah, and you can play these games if you're in Tokyo. But I'm not. This is Tokyo Game Show at home. We're also not officially co-streaming this one. Because I don't think Tokyo Game Show takes co-streamers. So this has to be, yep, this is Pragmata. I was like, this looks like Portal. It's the blue and the orange. No, but I was talking about this last night I was talking about Zenless Zone Zero with Seed and Seed Senior. One of my favorite tropes is disgruntled father figure and the partially human orphan child they have now adopted against their will. One of my favorite tropes. So you can imagine how excited I am for this game. But basically, if you're just tuning in, this game is like, you do like shooter combat as the guy, and then you do little hacking mini games, as you can see on screen here, with the little girl whose names I'm both blanking on. I want to say the little girl's name is like Diana or something, which would be interesting if we look into like the name origin mythology of it all. But for whatever reason, that's like in my brain. But I think this looks really cool because I like little puzzles in my normal gameplay, you know? So I think this looks really cool. I think they're gonna show off some of the actual like gameplay. Yeah, so this is like the shooting gameplay. It looks like the hacking UI is also present when you're shooting. This game would go so hard as multiplayer as well, I feel like. To have one person doing the shooting and one person doing the puzzles, I think that would be really cool. Obviously, I'm gonna play it single player, but I do think it would be interesting to have it multiplayer and play it more as like a multiplayer experience, because I also feel like the story is gonna be a gut punch, and gut punches of stories are always fun with other people. I feel like any good story is fun with other people. Like, I'm thinking like an It Takes Two sort of situation. You know, I feel like it would be fun in multiplayer, but also like well enough in single player, I hope. Because I playing it in single player. Yeah, the shooting gameplay doesn't look any extraordinary, I will say that, but it's like shooting gameplay. We've all seen it a million times. I used to play Overwatch, so a little bit of a logo change. Diana is her name, yes. Cute. It's actually kind of cute that she's just like walking around. I do see how you could probably find this grating though, because she's very young, and the disgruntled father figure character is talking to her like she's a child, which makes sense, but I can see how if you're like not used to that, it could be grating. I used to babysit though, so I'm like totally fine with it. I said this before, I'm not really a kids person, but I'm not like actively going to be mean to a child sort of thing. Let me play the demo, god damn it. I want to play that demo so bad, but it's a show floor demo, and show floor demos are different from the type of demos you get on Steam. The type of demos you see on Steam are usually much more polished. They're like sometimes hours long. it's like a whole chunk of the game. But a show floor demo is only like 20 minutes of gameplay. And so it's much less, like, it doesn't have to be perfect because you're not taking it home with you, you know? So yeah, and like a lot of times show floor demos won't even let you record. So like a show floor demo does not have to be good most of the time. Like it needs to be memorable. So I did hear they were doing the Mega Man collection though. I'm so tired. I didn't play Mega Man before, but this could be a good contender for a little retro game video, which I had a series title for that, but I wanted to change it. But now I feel like if I change it, it's because I was gonna do the retro review series. I was gonna change to retro recaps, but then it's too similar to reaction reads. So like, it is what it is. I've heard good. I knew a lot of people were excited for this though, so obviously I've been hearing good things. I don't know if I'm gonna pick up Mega Man though. I don't know if I'm gonna have time. I'll see how it does, like with release. It is a deck builder technically, and I do like a deck builder. So music vibes. They do have a casual multiplayer, like co-op, not co-op, but like PvP. I think I would like it. They put in the illustration. See, that's cool that they put in like development illustrations and stuff like that. Like if you're gonna do a re-release of like a game like that and you have the material, you might as well. This is a lot of games. I feel like all of these are gonna be 2026. We might pick up Mega Man. Pragmata is like, I'm like guaranteed to pick up. We might pick up Mega Man. Street Fighter, I know I'm not picking up because I think it's out. Street Fighter's been out. I don't really play fighting, so yeah, it's year 3. Do I have to say I'm intrigued by the character designs that they just showed? Yes. Oh yeah, the Monster Hunter bit. I feel like I totally forgot about that. Like totally. I haven't picked up Monster Hunter either. I feel like we need to do that. I do think Sea Viper is very cool. That's one of the arts I thought was cool. Is that like a wine shower situation? God, she's hot. It is too early for this. Oh, that was another Street Fighter. I was like, what does that say? She's a director. Whoa. The C is for Crimson. That's cool. So she's like a special agent. God, she's cool. I don't even play Street Fighter. I'm about to turn on somebody's Street Fighter stream when she releases just so I can like see. I'm gonna turn on somebody else's Street Fighter stream. Put it on in the background and get distracted constantly. Sounds about right. She's very cool. Get his ass, Viper. I'm too tired for this, but also she's so pretty. Oh my god, she's got the K-pop Demon Hunter hair. It looks really good. Also the suit. Oh my god, the suit. Yes. Well, she's so pretty. Like she's just like beating the crap out of these guys. But I'm like, she's so pretty while doing it. Wow. She's really cool. Miss Perfect. Miss Perfect. She was in Street Fighter 4. Okay. I don't know the lore. So she is like a spy. She's got the gadgets. Releasing in October. Okay. There's 2 of her. Oh my god. So it looks like you can demo her at the Capcom booth. What's the snow? Tonight at midnight. Whoa. What is this? I thought that, oh my god. So definitely like some sort of horror visual novel, but it's something out of my wheelhouse. This is a collab with Street Banshee's Last Cry. Okay. Okay, 30th anniversary. Makes sense. Before I was born. Okay. But they're collaborating with Street Fighter, which seems wild. So this is coming out on the 15th, and it's free for I guess it's in Street Fighter. Yeah, it's in Street Fighter. So they're bringing the visual novel to Street Fighter. I want to play the visual novel though. Outfit 4? Oh, big robot. I mean, it matches. It fits. Got a big guy. Big guy make mecha. That makes sense. Hello. Metal band. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It is Street Fighter, so the last announcement says that it's on sale. It's half off. I mean, thinking about it. They're like, hey, if you haven't picked it up yet, hey. They knew. They're like, we're releasing Miss Viper and everyone's gonna want to play. They knew. Hey, she almost got me. So they got tournaments now for Street Fighter. I feel like they always had tournaments, but maybe they were like, oh no, they always had tournaments. Okay. I didn't know they had like official competitive Street Fighter. I always just thought it was like put on by like streamers. I am muting it. I did have to mute it because there's music playing and I don't trust it. So I don't have much to say for competitive Street Fighter League, but I'm still muting it. Okay. So there's like teams and then there's also like you can compete solo. Yeah. Okay. I guess that makes sense because like you compete at Evo. Yeah. Obviously they had Evo France listed, but that's because normal Evo already happened. Ace Attorney. We went from Evo to Ace Attorney. I've obviously played some of Ace Attorney before, but I don't know if I like the gameplay as much as I used to. Like, because I've played like, and maybe it's just because I've played a couple of games that have used Ace Attorney type mechanics, but not as well. I don't know. Maybe we revisit. Big maybe on the revisit there. Because also the update they're talking about here, I feel like it's just like extra content updates because like they have the music player now, which I don't think was there before. Maybe it was, unsure. Because I feel like this stuff was there before, but I'm not sure. Also, that one art was really relatable. Episode selection, was that not available before? I guess not. Could you not do episode selection before? This just seems like a big quality of life update. There's a story mode where the game just completes the puzzles for you. Oh, you know, they also added Spanish. Okay, you know what? This is just a big quality of life update. Listen, do I think that having a story mode that just does everything for you is great? Probably not, but also I was just talking about how I don't like the gameplay as much as I thought I originally did. And the story mode could probably do that. Could probably fix that. Ah, Requiem, we meet again. I say that because at Gamescom, there was so much coverage for Resident Evil Requiem, but it was all organic coverage as far as I'm sure. Everyone just kept talking about it because there was a couple games that kept paying for coverage. And I was just like tired of hearing about it. And one of those games released and hasn't been doing that well. So February 27th for this game, but I think it looks really good. I think it's just because I like Grace as a character. I like her vibe. Unknown Grace will have to confront the horrors. Like I like a Criminal Minds vibe, so I'm like I kind of like the preface, and they do have two perspectives. I will not be playing in first person because at first I cannot play horror games in first person for whatever reason. I'm a weenie, and so playing in first person terrifies me. So the third person option, I'm like, thank you. That third person option is for me. I've not played because I believe this is a continuation from, is it Resident Evil 2 or Resident Evil 7? Why are both of those in my brain? Because this is technically 9. I know it's a continuation of one of those, but like technically, but I've not played them yet. So I kind of want to just play this one separately and then maybe go back. Kind of like what I want to do a little bit with Devil May Cry. They say tomorrow because yeah, it looks like they're going to do the show floor demo again. Wait, they say it's tomorrow is this just like you can demo on whatever you want? The first playable demo for Switch 2. See, because I'm thinking I might want to play it on 2 because I did see a comparison of PC graphics to Switch 2 graphics and it wasn't that different. Obviously it's on Switch 2. So I'm waiting for them to put that on like Steam demo or Nintendo Switch demo. I would prefer the Switch demo, quite frankly, because now that I have Switch 2, I'm trying to play more on there because they're doing Village and 7 on Switch the same day as 2. So maybe it is 7, maybe because it would be 7, 8, and then 9. Maybe it is continuation of 7. I don't know. Maybe that's why I had 7 on the brain. But we have Onimusha. Did I want to play Onimusha? I forget what my final verdict on it was at Gamescom. I think I wanted to try it. Oh, animation goes crazy. Oh, I need to know who's speaking because I feel like them specifically I would like. It was the first line they spoke that got me a little bit condescendingly. Yeah, main protagonist is cool, but can I see the possible villain figure? It's kind of funny that he's like, yeah, that guy. I like that guy too. Ooh, wait, it's in English. Wait, was it? I don't think it was in English before. Wait, I like the guy who's a little bit insane. I do. I mean, it looks good. I do think it's funny though, at the beginning he's like, I don't need your magical monster powers, but then later on it's like, another character's like, oh, that's the only thing keeping you alive is the magical monster powers, actually. Maybe the condescending guy is the same villain guy. Ooh. It looks, and now it sounds really good. It sounded good before, but, and now that more characters are kind of interesting, now that this is more of a story-based teaser, and now I'm like, ooh, I'm listening. That voice particularly, I need to know who that is. Kind of into it, but it's apparently quite hard. Is that the guy? Yeah, that's the guy. 2026 release. I still have time to decide. Would love if they did a demo. They are releasing a pack with 1 and 2. It looks like you can buy in a bundle together. But I do believe you can play this. I think you can play the new one without playing the others. The Tokyo Game Show booth has a demo. Can we put some of these on Steam? I don't care if they're only 20 minutes. I only give a demo dive 20 minutes anyways. Please let me play the demos at home. I'm begging. Bring back the Steam demos. Yeah, I do have everything written down. Yeah, I have everything written down on the schedule for Tokyo Game Show. The final day wasn't fully scheduled out on the website last week when I made my schedule. So I do need to take another look at it and see if they added anything else. But for the beginning, I have everything written down already. And the whole times. I need to pick up Wilds. But stories also. Do I have to play the other stories games? I might just go for stories. Because stories is the more, as far as I know, it's the more story-based one anyways. Haha, it's the Final Fantasy collab. Forgot about that too. They announced that at Gamescom, I think. Listen, we've already been over this. I can't get back into Final Fantasy 14. I'm not allowing it. It will take over my entire life. I can't do that. But I'm happy for y'all. I also, the other thing is, if I was going to get back into Final Fantasy 14, I would just start from the beginning at this point, and I don't want to do the beginning of the game because I want to make a new character, because when I last played it, it wasn't on camera, and obviously I'd want to play it on camera now and like have like a little character like my VTuber model, all the things we usually do for an MMO, but I don't want to play through the first like chapters again. I can't do it again, guys. I can't. It was like a slog to get through the first time. I don't think I could do it again. I know it gets better after. I've been there, but still. We do need to get into Wilds though. There's so many things we need to get into. I just need to start putting them all on the schedule. So I think this is for 14 because that's the painter character, right? I forget the name because it was added like after I stopped playing, I think. Maybe it was right when I stopped playing. I have no idea. You know what I should do? I should put Final Fantasy 14 on my punishment list for if I don't finish a game, like a player name game. Because the punishment list is all actually, I should do that. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put it on the list. Free title update on Monday. So it's like the week after Tokyo Game Show, which is quite cool. So title update 3 has the Final Fantasy collab elements in it. I kind of wanna. So there's a mission with the Final Fantasy characters. Yeah, Pictomancer, that was it. Pictomancer. So Dark Knight and Pictomancer are gonna be in Wilds. Oof. The thing is, the two character classes they're adding from Final Fantasy, I think I might enjoy Pictomancer, but Dark Knight is just not my type of combat. But it makes sense that they would add the Dark Knight to not Final Fantasy, oh my god, they would add the Dark Knight to Monster Hunter because it's like a big sword that it's a big sword that does a lot of damage. It makes sense for a Monster Hunter game. I think maybe I would like playing as I never played a Pictomancer in Final Fantasy, like I said, so I think I would enjoy it though, because Pictomancy is like the magic one they're adding. And I do enjoy some magic. Cutie! Oh my god. The cosmetics always are getting me because it's all Final Fantasy stuff. Because I never got into, like, I did the open betas for Wilds, but I never officially actually even bought the game. So I'm kind of hoping they put it on sale because I will buy it. Okay, I was about to ask, they say this is, New Udra is a permanent event quest. I was curious how much of this is going to be permanent content because obviously I'm not going to get to it right away, you know? Oh god, that is insane armor. Downloadable content. This is kind of cute. So the cosmetics are paid. I'd pay for them. I actually do think I would. The animations are pretty nice. And you can change who you finish the quest with. There's also new music, it looks like. Yeah, they picked a very bombastic track. I guess not bombastic, but like emotional. They're kind of showing, I do like the pink starry tent. That does vibe very much with my model as well. Music actually does vibe, I lied. Ooh, new stuff. The camp gear was nice, the little tea set. The event quests are limited, correct? Ooh, cool. Yeah, limited time. God. Festival of Accord Dream Spell. I'm assuming this is a seasonal event, yeah. It's so pretty. Oh my god. I know it's supposed to be spooky as well, but I think it's beautiful. Look at the little guy! Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? You might have got me with that one. You might have got me with the Halloween event. There's no way I get caught up in time for that, though. What do they got at the booth? What do they got at the Capcom booth? They just... Okay, you can play the Final Fantasy collaboration at the booth. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I do think it's funny that for the Pictomancer especially, they have like your stats and stuff on screen. They have the stats on screen and it's like, it looks like Final Fantasy, just a little bit. And then they're still doing quality of life stuff for the game as well, it seems like. I almost just ripped my headphones out of my monitor. No, I never picked it up officially. I really need to do that. My one concern is if I pick it up during the Final Fantasy update though, I'm gonna be like, damn, kind of want to play Final Fantasy. No, we can't do that. Roadmap. None of this I'm not paying attention. Her ass is not reading. Festival of Accord is October 22nd. And then title update 4 is in December. Because I would like to do the Dream Spell event. Because it looks really good. And if I pick it up now, I could have some time to get to like a decent level, you know? But I also feel like, it's like, I'm kind of afraid to get into it at this point because I feel like everyone else is like so much farther ahead. And Monster Hunter is like, Monster Hunter's serious, like it gets intense. But I kind of want to just play it to have fun. But there's another Festival of Accord in December, it looks like, the Christmas winter holiday one. Okay, this might be like a good time. Might be a good time. This is for title update 4. Whoa, is that Elder Dragon that was on the roadmap? Oh my god, it has to. Wait, that's sick. Okay, you know what? I have hiccups, but you know what? It looks sick. Oh my god. It might be time. It might actually be time. Gogmazios. Damn. Damn. Oh, I kind of want to. Okay, Monster Hunter Stories. Monster Hunter Stories. I don't think you need to. I think Monster Hunter stories can be picked up separately of each other, kind of like the Final Fantasy franchise. But I'm curious because also Monster Hunter stories looks like something I would enjoy probably more than normal Monster Hunter, just based on the style of it all. Obviously, Monster Hunter stories is a bit more like anime inspired, so obviously. And this one particularly looks so good. The like art direction. Only one may live because there's twin dragons. Yeah, cutie. Look at the little guy. Oh, and the palico. Oh, it's so, this is gonna make me cry and I love it. Whoever is talking with the gray hair sounds extremely familiar and I love that for me. The piggy. No, this looks really good. Is Monster Hunter Stories turn-based? I don't think so. She's so pretty. Because it is team-based, which I think I enjoy that type of combat more. It looks like it's turn-based combat though, which would make sense for this type of game. God, you sound so familiar. Because there's a couple of, when like, I can clock a voice. There's a couple of people it could be that if it's that voice actor specifically, it's over. But like it's over in a good way, you know? It's like, I'm locked in. But also I don't want to start speculating because I don't know what's announced and what's not. And I've said this before, I don't speculate voice actors if I don't know if the voice actor's been announced. Because I ain't breaking anyone's NDA. We're not doing that today. I love these two characters. I do. I think my brain just made the connection of who is voice acting, and yeah, it would be you. I say that in a good way. I'm obsessed. I think stories we're definitely playing. I would like to go through the backlog and play the previous ones, but I don't know. I think the thing with Monster Hunter Stories 1 and 2 is that they're not available on like current platforms, if that makes sense. Like it's harder to play them. And so that's why I'm like, can we just play 3? Like, do I have to worry about 1 and 2? March 13th, 2026. So early next year. It's like right at the tail end of Q1. So that's great. Definitely will be trying to pick that one up. They got the Chedicabra with gems on it. Oh, it's so cool. They have Raydal as well. It's just Monster Hunter Stories definitely looks like something more up my alley, obviously. And so I'm like, I want to play it. Because I do like the Monster Hunter franchise, but the hack and slash gameplay sometimes gets me. Talking about the story, all right. A world where crystal encroachment is spreading. Okay, it's really pretty. I know it's like bad, but it's really pretty. It's just, I'm like obsessed with the design, the character design. I really am obsessed with the character design for like everyone. And just the graphics in general look so good. I do like the aspect of like the twin dragons as well. And they're like, it's bad that there's 2 of them, so one of them is going to die. And it's like, it's a really good setup for conflict, I believe. So I guess because there's 2 nations. So I guess like your main 2 characters then, like your 2 protagonists are gonna be Prince from one nation, and then that other girl I'm assuming is from the other nation. If that's the case, love that as a premise. It's not necessarily like an enemies to lovers or like rivals to lovers bit, because obviously I don't think they're even gonna end up as lovers, but it's like that vibes in that same sort of direction of like a plot, and I like that. Field action. Goal with stories is to create a game where everyone can enjoy Monster Hunter. Yeah, that's sort of what it feels like, especially because I'm like, well, with the gameplay. Wow. It just looks, the colors as well. I've talked about this a lot with games recently, is that a lot of games aren't utilizing color. It's like, you can do whatever you want in this fantasy world. Why not make it colorful? And I love the coloring on this. Because it fits the gameplay. Like obviously this vibrant of colors isn't gonna fit something like Wilds, but the coloring in Wilds is also really good. It looks so good. Yeah, I think it's turn-based combat. Awesome. I love turn-based combat. Turn-based combat is some of my favorite combat I think I've come to terms with, because I can like sit there and like really think it out. So yeah, turn-based battles, yeah. I think in terms of like a story-based game, I do prefer turn-based combat more. Turn-based combat or just like completely staged battles where I don't have to worry about building a team or anything. Like in terms of like gacha game events and things like that, I just prefer if you give me a fully built team I don't have to worry about if you're not going to do turn-based combat. So being able to play a game with like actual turn-based combat, yeah. Because my brain is like in story mode and like analyzing the story and like thinking about the story. So switching over to turn-based combat where my brain is also like looking at every move and figuring out what is the best way to like take this boss out. And like my brain is in that very analytical mode. So having turn-based combat just fits well. So I like it. I do like it. Ah, cute. Wait, babies, the babies. Babies! Cute! They're not gonna talk about the babies that much, but oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. And they haven't said anything about it being a continuation or anything. And I'm pretty sure the Monster Hunter Stories games are separate. Kind of, honestly, I feel like the other Monster Hunter franchise games are separate from each other as well. Like you don't have to have played the other ones to play Wilds. Ah, they have a demo on the show floor. Everything's on the show floor. Here's my bit. When I do demo dives, I only give a game 20 to 15 minutes anyways. So like, let me play your show floor demos, please. I'm begging. I am begging. Capcom, I will be so nice about it too. I will like act, I'm not saying I will lie, but I will be so nice. I'll like be so, like if I could play the show floor demos, I would be so easy on every single game. Cause I'm like, it's a show floor demo. It's not meant for at-home consumption. If Monster Hunter Wilds is on sale, I will play it. I will buy it like today. Even though I've spent so much money this week. I have a therapy appointment later today. I also have to pay for it. So Monster Hunter Wilds is 30% off. Okay, so we might. It's 30% off. I might start collecting games that are on sale that I would like to pick up. Stories is also half off. The other Stories games, I might just get into, also, I apologize. There's a leaf blower outside and it like just rocked up right outside my window. So I can't do anything about that. I just hope you guys can hear it. Cause I can hear it. Capcom tab? Oh, it's a little online website for the 40th anniversary of Capcom. That's cute. We're probably not going to touch on that, but I am popping open my Steam really quickly. Just really fast here because I do want to see if Stories is on here. Monster Hunter Stories. Looks like there's a bundle, possibly. Oh, it's dirt cheap. Okay, Monster Hunter Stories, the re-release, I believe, from 2024 is $19.79. The whole collection is $30 on Steam. Yeah, that might be what I'm throwing myself into after all the craziness that is Tokyo Game Show stuff. So that was it. They ended with Monster Hunter, which is awesome for me. So yeah, we'll just end there, pause it, so I can do my outro if that goddamn leaf blower goes away. I might, I'm gonna look on Steam for a hot minute just because that leaf blower is not letting up. All right, so I have the Monster Hunter Stories collection open, and it is 50% off officially. It's technically 50% off because they can label it as 50% off because Stories too is 50% off. So they're both like 19 bucks separately. But then if you buy it in the bundle, you get another $10 off, which is 30. Yeah, I'm probably gonna put this in my cart. I have mouthwashing in my cart right now because it was being banned from you know what? I might keep mouthwashing there. I'm gonna take it off because it's not on sale. This is the current situation of the Steam cart. Okay, then Wilds. Damn! Why is it? Oh, 36% positive reviews in the last 30 days. That's insane. What happened to Wilds? What happened? You know when you like rock up to something and you're like, what happened here? Also, yes, the Steam update did happen. That did happen. I do have it closed because I don't want to put anyone on blast, but damn, it says it's not playable right now. Like literally it's not playable. I do think the most insane review was posted August 25th, not recommended. They do only have 3 hours on record. And the review just says, maybe instead of collabing with Fender and Final Fantasy, you can collab with Windows and make a functional game. That's insane. That is an insane review, but also like, damn. Looking at this person's username, it makes sense. This review makes sense if looking at their username, but I'm not putting them on blast. But if you go to the Monster Hunter Wilds Steam page, it's probably still there. Wow. Like there is positive reviews mixed in, but a lot of them are not. But also the negative reviews don't have a ton of gameplay on record. There is one that's like 50 hours on record, another 50 hours, 127 hours on record. So there is a couple, but a lot of the not recommended don't. Okay, there's a not recommended review with 310 hours on record. Yeah. Okay, the 300 hours on record, again, this is right under the other review. It says, I have a 5070 and they have to delete their shaders every update to make it. Damn. Yeah, that just seems like a lot of performance issues recently. I think I might pass on Wilds then, as much as I want to do the like little events and things, and like I actually do want to play Wilds. I liked the test before. I do think I'm going to pass on it for now. And it's also only 30% off, so it's still 50 bucks. If it went like if it was 30, I think I'd pick it up. But right now, just looking at the reviews, especially because my PC has its own issues, nah, not right now. But I will be picking up Stories. I will be spending 30 bucks to play the 2 Stories games, which I'm very excited for. I'm assuming when the third one releases, they'll do another bundle with 3, which means if you buy the 1 and 2 bundle right now on sale, let me just real quick, let's go look at it. Because I do think that's the thing. I'm pretty sure Stories is my wheelhouse. You know, it's the more like JRPG turn-based combat. It just seems like something I would enjoy the most. But yeah, I'm assuming they'll do a bundle similar to the currently released bundle for 1 and 2. So it'll be 1, 2, and 3, and then you'll be able to get another discount. Because how bundles work on Steam, if you didn't know, if you buy the thing right now, like if you have the bundle games, you buy them and it goes into a bundle, you can still get the bundle price for the game. if you already have the other games. So basically, it's like a free discount when Stories 3 releases. The deluxe collection is only a couple bucks more. Do I want the I'm not gonna get the deluxe. I'm not gonna get the deluxe because these games have already come out. So yeah, basically the bundle, you're saving another $10 to the already on sale games. So it's pretty good. I wanted to play them, so it makes sense. I'm curious. My one thing is I do want to see if they are on Nintendo Switch. So I'm gonna go to the eShop really quickly. I want to see if there's deals on Switch and if it's any better. Also, I haven't done, I haven't been able to fit in the Nintendo Direct reaction from a couple weeks ago in a reaction recap, but I am very excited for a lot of these games that are releasing finally for Switch, especially Metroid Prime 4. I talked about that after I demoed Metroid Prime 4 at the Nintendo event in Dallas a couple months ago, and I have not been able to stop talking about it. It put me on Metroid. It really did. So I'm just gonna search it. Where's the search? Because I'm pretty sure Stories are on the Switch too. They do also have the same sale on Switch too, but there's not a bundle. So you do get another $10 discount essentially if you are playing it on Steam as opposed to Switch, but I kind of want it on Switch. But do I want to pay? Do I want like the extra? How important is the other $10? So number one, Monster Hunter Stories is $20. And then what about 2? Do they have it on here? Wings of Ruin. Okay, Wings of Ruin is also $20. So basically, you are only getting you're not getting the extra $10 discount. So you will pay 40 instead of 30. So I think I will probably just get them on Steam. This content is also available as part of one or more. Where's the bundles? How do you see bundles on the eShop? They do bundles on the eShop? Because if I can bundle that, I want to bundle them. It's the whole point. Do I have to look at all of Capcom stuff? Well, let me just look up Monster Hunter. Deals. Let me see deals. Maybe it's in deals. Haha, Monster Hunter Stories Collection is also $30 on Switch. So I will be purchasing it on Switch just because I want to, no feedback. I will be purchasing it on Switch because I just want it on Switch, quite frankly. This is the type of game that I really like to play my JRPGs on Nintendo Switch if I can. And I would love to see it run on Switch 2 because Switch 2 has the updated graphics. We're gonna get it on Switch, but it's the same price on Switch and Steam. So I'm just gonna get on here. I might purchase it. I've spent a lot of money this week. That's the thing. The sale ends on the 30th. I might purchase this while I'm at work, quite frankly. But speaking of that, I have to go get ready for work. So that was that. All right, that was the Capcom program event for Tokyo Game Show. This is technically Tokyo Game Show Day 0. Like I said, we'll be doing Day 1 later tonight for me. I have no idea when these videos are going to be going up, the reaction recaps, because I'm not co-streaming this event, so I kind of can, I'm not obligated to put them up at any given time. I can kind of just upload these whenever, so I'm not really sure. I'm not going to push myself to immediately edit these, but I do want to edit these soon, obviously. But yeah, there's a very good chance I pick up Stories like today. I'm very happy that the bundle is on Steam and Switch and it's the same price. I'm just very happy with that. I probably will be getting it for Switch though. But if you like this video, make sure to give me a like down below as well as subscribe for more and hit the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. As always, I hope everyone is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys!